If this knowledge has found you, it means you're ready. But ready for what? In the next few minutes, I will reveal something that has remained hidden for centuries. A truth so powerful that only a few have ever fully understood it. Now, this knowledge has reached you. But before we go any further, I must warn you. This isn't for everyone. Many will dismiss it, call it a coincidence, or simply walk away. But deep inside, you already know this moment was meant to happen. You are here for a reason. The choice is yours. Continue and uncover it, or turn away and remain in the illusion. Have you ever noticed how certain ideas or events appear in your life exactly when you need them? As if something beyond your understanding has been guiding you? This is not chance. Since ancient times, sages, mystics, and philosophers have spoken of synchronicity, the hidden order behind seemingly random events. Few understand this, but once you see the signs, you can never unsee them. The universe has been speaking to you all along. The question is, are you finally ready to listen? The power of the invisible. Everything you see, touch, and experience first began in the invisible. Reality is not chaotic. It never was. For thousands of years, mystics, spiritual masters, and occultists have known a profound truth. Thought creates reality. Everything in existence, your body, your life, your circumstances, once existed only as an idea, a frequency, a vibration. This principle is known as the law of mentalism. The ancient Hermetic text, the Kybalion, summarized it in just 3 words: the all is mind. What does this mean? That everything, from galaxies to the smallest particles, originates from consciousness. Your thoughts and emotions are not passive. They shape the reality around you. But if this is true, why do so many remain trapped in limitation and suffering? If the mind is powerful enough to create reality, why do so few ever escape mediocrity? The answer is simple. This knowledge was hidden. It has always existed, but it was never freely shared. For centuries, it was reserved for the few: kings, priests, alchemists, and secret societies. Not because it wasn't real, but because unrestricted access to it would change everything. A person who truly understands their power cannot be controlled. They do not depend on governments, institutions, or intermediaries. They do not seek external permission to create their own life. This is why this knowledge was concealed, fragmented, and even ridiculed, not to protect you, but to prevent you from waking up. But the truth has always been there, and now it has found you. The hidden knowledge of reality. The ancient world guarded this wisdom with extreme caution. In Egypt, only the most disciplined initiates were granted access to the sacred mysteries. In Greece, the Eleusinian mysteries were only revealed to those who swore an oath of silence. Why? Because knowledge is power. Those who understood thought creates reality also knew it could be used for healing or destruction. Uncontrolled, it could cause chaos. This is why, for millennia, this knowledge was passed down only to those deemed ready. During the Middle Ages, the suppression of esoteric knowledge reached its peak. Alchemy, Gnostic teachings, and Hermetic philosophy were all outlawed. Texts were burned. Secret societies were hunted. But the knowledge survived, hidden in symbols, myths, and coded manuscripts. Alchemy wasn't just about transforming metals, it was about transforming the mind. Now, imagine what would happen if everyone knew this secret. What if every person awakened to the truth that they shape their own reality? The world would change overnight. Fear would lose its power. Scarcity would no longer control society. Old structures would collapse. And that is exactly why this knowledge was suppressed. Not because it was dangerous, but because a world of free minds cannot be controlled. The power of words. What if what you say is a command shaping reality itself? For centuries, sages have taught that words are not just sounds. They carry frequency, intention, and creative power. The ancient Egyptians used specific words to activate hidden forces. The Kabbalists encoded divine vibrations into sacred names. The Vedic masters chanted mantras, knowing that sound waves reorganize energy. Even modern science is beginning to confirm what the ancients already knew. Japanese researcher Masaru Emoto demonstrated how words affect reality. He exposed water to different phases, some positive, some negative. Under a microscope, the molecular structure changed. Positive words created beautiful, harmonious patterns. Negative words shattered them into chaos. And if words can do this to water, imagine what they do to your body, your mind, and your life. So ask yourself, what words do you speak daily? Do they affirm strength or reinforce limitation? Are you unknowingly programming your own downfall? Your words are seeds, and whatever you plant, you will eventually harvest. The journey of transformation. Transformation doesn't begin in the outside world. It begins within. Ancient traditions have spoken of this process for centuries. In Egypt, initiates underwent rituals of death and rebirth. In shamanic traditions, the encounter with the unknown was a passage to higher knowledge. This process is not just for mystics or warriors. It happens within you every day. Every moment, you have a choice. Remain in the old identity, a self bound by fear, doubt, and limitation. Or step into something new, a self that knows its own power. This transformation requires one thing: letting go of the past. If your identity is rooted in scarcity, failure, and fear, then that will be your reality. But if you choose to release those old patterns, something extraordinary happens. You begin to co-create a new reality. But this isn't just an esoteric idea. Even modern quantum physics suggests that consciousness influences reality. The double-slit experiment proved that the observer affects the behavior of particles, suggesting that reality itself responds to awareness, which means that what you consistently focus on shapes what manifests around you. The question is, are you creating your reality consciously, or just repeating the patterns of the past? Applying this knowledge. If you are the creator of your reality, why do so many remain trapped? Because they do not know how to apply this knowledge. Ancient spiritual traditions always included practical techniques for harnessing this power. Meditation clears mental noise and aligns your energy. Affirmations program your subconscious with new beliefs. Visualization bridges imagination and reality. Mental reprogramming rewires deep-rooted patterns. This knowledge is no longer hidden. It is now within your reach. But knowing it isn't enough. You must apply it. If you have read this far, then something inside you is asking for more. The next step is waiting. Click the video on the screen now, and let's continue this journey together.